Okay, here we go. It's Joanne and me, Dee. We're filming something just for the two of us. We've been pals for so long. It's Joanne's birthday tomorrow. I guess you don't want to tell us how old you are.
No, I'm not telling you.
Well, the only good thing about how old you are tomorrow, next year at this time, we look back and say, gee, I was young. I was a whole year younger, and so on. But anyway.
Well, next year at this time, I'll be 72, and we'll have known each other for 20 years.
20? No, 30.
30.
You kidding?
So we were 40.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
A long time. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I wanted to do this, just to do a little filming of, I don't know, for posterity, whoever passes after us, who cares about us, may find this and hear a little bit about what we thought and what we were about, if they care. I don't know about our own kids, but your grandkids might, and maybe, who knows, great-grandkids.
Oh,
so
dear.
At least there's some record of us. I mean, they'll have pictures, but I don't know if kids really know what your parents are about. I mean, I look back at my parents, I don't really, I mean, I knew them. You knew yours much longer than I knew mine, but it's like sort of a vague memory now. And we do have pictures, but we don't have real, can't hear them talk. So maybe the future, of course, God knows what they'll have in their lifetime, probably holograms. Maybe they'll be able to bring us back from the dead, who knows. But anyway, we were just saying, knowing each other, what, 30 years? 40 years? How many years? Like 20?
82. Yes, 2002 is 20, and now it's 2012. It'll be 30 years next year. Yeah.
We met
Waddell and Reed.
We both became brokers. Boy, did we know what we were getting into then, huh? If we knew then what we know now, we would have run the other way.
Yeah.
Although it did, I have to say, it made me a living, that's for sure, for a while.
Yeah, and I think it was good because it taught us, we understand finances.
You know, if we hadn't had that, I'm speaking for myself, probably you too, I wouldn't have what I have now. Because although Robert was a good provider, we put money into the real estate, but it was in McKay's Rocks, which is not a good area.
Right.
I could not sell my property for maybe a little bit more than what we paid, but it certainly wasn't what we thought it would be. It was okay while we had rentals, sort of, but that was hard. It was very hard. We didn't really make money. But if I hadn't known about investing, not everything went well, of course, but that's what it is when you invest. So I'm a strong believer in knowing what you're doing in that way, and the only way you know is by doing it.
Yes.
And you can go to school for 100 years, you don't know until you do it, and you know that. But anyway, we've gone through husbands, kids.
Yeah.
Look at all the kids stuff. The meltdowns.
I just got a text from Yvonne. She said, happy birthday a day early. So she said, what do you want for your birthday? And I sent her back and said, I want a winning lottery ticket.
But make sure it's winning, Yvonne.
Yeah. I want a winning lottery ticket.
That is such... I can't handle that. The lottery. It's so depressing because you never win.
Oh, I know.
You never win.
I know.
To me, at least,
I don't even win $1.
That's right. Not even a free one. And what gets me is that when I go to the casino, at least once in a while, you win something. $10, $100 sometimes. I mean, at least that's quick.
You know what? I brought my casino card with me today because I thought, just in case it was pouring rain and we didn't want to, walk around, we could go down the casino. So I brought my card with me.
But I don't know. I think we'll be okay because
seems to be all right.
And then we're just on the block, so we should be able, even if it rains, unless it's a major storm.
Aren't you going to have some of this delicious bread?
We'll talk a little bit, then I'm going to go eat. But anyway, because I can't talk and eat it. I can. It doesn't look very, it's not very pretty.
I'm starving. After exercising, I'm so hungry.
Oh, yeah. I've been just tired because I don't know why, but it might be the medication. I don't know.
What's this green stuff? The black?
They're both beans of some
kind. This is olives.
Oh, I love olives. I love that. I don't know how much salt is in it.
Try it.
We're at Lydia's. Lydia's is a pretty good, famous restaurant all around the world, really. She's in New York and I guess Italy too, I suppose.
Kansas City.
Mm-hmm. And this is a nice place to celebrate your birthday.
It's an expensive place, and I'm getting my lunch paid for today.
That's right. Guess who? I don't know. We can't get much more expensive than here. Well, I guess we could. Ruth's Steakhouse is one of those.
Yeah, I know, but we don't like meat. Right, we don't like meat, so we can't go there. We like to go to the casino and eat.
That's always good. But
good food.
We like good food, basically. Not a lot of food. And that's tasty but good, right? And not too much, because we both get filled up quickly. But anyway, like I said, this is just sort of one of our first of, I hope, many talks. And we're going to go back a few times and just see what comes up. And again, I just lost my husband. Joanne lost your husband, what, about
5 years ago?
No, 5 years?
It'll be 5 in December. 5 years in December.
God. I can't believe it's been that long. Wow. So you've been living at that new place for 5 years?
Yeah. In July, I was there 5 years.
Joanne had a beautiful house before, but it really got big for you. It was big for just one person, and all that land. Oh my goodness, that's the worst part. I know I've just gone through fixing my house up, the lawn and the trees, and I've just I have a little bit under an acre, I guess. And wow. That's a lot of work, and a lot of responsibility
being alone.
When you're by yourself, people don't understand, and I didn't. I didn't understand till now what it's like to be by yourself. I've never been by myself, because you neither. We went from our parents, and this is typical in our time. You were married. You were at home, which you didn't have much freedom. We didn't have any freedom.
Right, no freedom.
Then you get married. Then you're with your husband now. Neither of our husbands were terrible or anything, but you're still
right.
You're not controlled, but you have to answer to someone. Let's just put it that way. You're not free.
Right.
Now we're free.
Now we have freedom.
But we're alone too.
Right.
And everything falls on us.
And you don't have anybody to discuss it with.
Exactly. And no one for your back. No one has your back.
Right.
And that's the hardest thing for me. Because even our kids, you can run things past them, but boy, they really don't care because they have their own stuff. And
I don't, I really
don't. And we don't like to even tell them. I mean, I tell them maybe just in passing, just to let them know what's going on, but boy, it's not the same as telling your husband. Even when Robert was in the nursing home and hardly, he always had his mind though, but he couldn't talk. Even then, he was a help because I could say stuff, and he would remember, like, the painter's name, or oh, you better call, Dave Duran. He's the furnace man. He's okay. Now I don't have any of that. And I do have his papers, but I don't remember who he really liked and who he didn't. Because a lot of times, he had an out because they didn't do it right or something. That's the hardest I found. Is that, you feel that way too?
Yes.
So being a widow is a new thing, and not a really, I can't say it's not a really fun thing. It's a different thing.
Very different.
I'm enjoying the freedom, I really am, because I was tied really to taking care of a very sick person for a long, long time. And
how many years?
He had Parkinson's for 15 years, but the last 10 have been real intense, and the last 5 horrible. I mean, and then he was in a nursing home for 1.5 years, and of course I had that heart surgery, and I wasn't feeling well, but having him in the nursing home was a big relief because I didn't have that 24-hour pressure on my head that, does he need something? Did he fall? Did I hear this? Did I hear? That was good, which I didn't need more stress. Well, with heart, you don't need a lot of stress. So hopefully I will last a little bit longer, I hope. I mean, I didn't have a heart attack, so that's one good thing. But you never know with heart surgery.
Yeah, because it didn't damage your heart.
It didn't damage my heart, thank God. But we'll see. Hey, either of us could drop dead tomorrow. That's right. So at least we'll have this.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think it's probably enough for today, huh? We'll talk more next time. And, it'll be a little record just for us. I'll send it to you. You put it in your, archives.
In my archives.
I'll keep it in mine, and we'll go from there.